there guys, how's it going? It's Dogger Henry here and welcome to a pretty good, if I do say so, a pretty good Black Ops gameplay. This is not a live com guys, I apologise, because when I was recording and when I was playing this game, I was playing with my friends, Smith Dogs and stuff, Smith13 and Rory, and yeah, it was just a good old overall gameplay. I recently got the Galil and put silencer on it, so it was good-o, and I'll rocking spy plane, Blackbird, and chopper gunner. So usual what I was doing last time. So, but what I'm going to be talking about, guys, is Black Ops 2. Really, it's nearly here. It's like a week, 2 weeks today. It's coming out, and I thought I'd just run down on the kind of quite a bit of stuff that I know. It's quite a long gameplay, so I might as well just run through. I'll get turned on. Might run through some of the bits, obviously some of the stuff that and information that I know. So, as I said, it's coming out on the 13th of November, which is 2 weeks today, and nice little trophy today, which is 2 weeks today, which I'm so looking forward to. Haven't pre-ordered it yet because I'm just kind of waiting to see if the prices go down a bit more, but I'm not sure if it will, so I'm just gonna stick out with what it is. So what I've seen so far on Amazon, it's £39. Haven't seen it anywhere cheaper, so that's probably my best bet. So when you pre-order it, guys, you can get this Nuketown 2025 map, which is obviously Nuketown and Black Ops was a great hit and stuff, but then they're bringing it back and they're having a little futuristic kind of revamp to it, which is going to look awesome. And with that Nuketown 2025, you also get a kind of like a passcode, a little code to the first weekend is the double XP weekend. You get kind of like a VIP kind of like entrance. Really, no one else get it. If they don't pre-order it, they won't get this XP kind of bonus. So, which is a really cool thing. So, it help you rank up a lot quicker and stuff. But what is different about this Black Ops 2 is that for the creator class system, you've got pick 10. Pick 10, basically you have essentially 10 different little slots, which each slot is taken up by a gun, taken up by a perk, and is taken up by what they call wild cards, which you can, with wild cards you can have like 2 extra perks on a specific perk slot, and maybe like 2 attachments, that kind of thing, or 2 primary weapons. So each of these kind of like slots all take up one of your pick 10. So you have to start with pick 10, you pick what you want. So you don't have to jump in straight away with a gun. You could just pick, for example, 6 perks and just run around with a knife, which is a possibility. But obviously, if you want a gun, you have to use at one of the slots. So you don't need a secondary, you don't need special grenades. You can, it changes the whole way that you create a class, really. You can, it suits that person more. So if they're more of a runner gunner, I don't use my secondary very much because, for example, I might have scavenger on, I don't use it. So why would I need a secondary? You don't have to have a secondary. You can use that. You can use that slot in the pick 10 system on something else. You could put like a different perk, for example. So if you had scavenger, and if it was in the same category as sleight of hand, for example, you might have both, because you're like, oh yeah, it would help if we only got one gun to have both. So that's a really cool kind of feature which is new to COD. It allows you to pick whatever you want. With the score and with the kill streaks, they're not called kill streaks now. They're called score streaks. Score streaks. Score streaks. There we go. Which is, it's kind of like, in Modern Warfare 3 you had the support kind of class, and that means you can get like UAVs, advanced UAVs and stuff by just capping flags, by securing like planting bombs and that kind of stuff. But that's integrated with Black Ops 2 into actual assault kind of kill streaks as well. For example, like a chopper gunner that you're seeing on the screen right now, everything you do builds up towards your score streak. So if you cap a flag, that will go towards your next like UAV, your predator missile, something like that, whichever it is going to be. So all of that kind of stuff all builds up. So it kind of makes the player, if you want to get these kind of like kill streaks, score streaks quickly, you can capture flags and kill kind of thing at the same time. You can get them kind of like a double the pace kind of thing. So it kind of like promotes being a team player, which is really good because you find a lot of people just camping in corners, like these guys just up there, just camping, attacking certs and stuff. And if you try and make them run around and cap flags and stuff, it's going to speed up the game. It's going to make everything a lot better, which is obviously what we want in COD. What I said about campers is that, you know, they like to sit in corners and stuff, which is not good. But if you have the perk, which is Ghost, I believe it's called. If you have that perk, it will not show your position if you're moving around. However, if you're sat in a corner, it will show your position. Which this is a really cool feature, which means you're hopefully not gonna find any campers, and you'll be able to find them if they're using this Ghost perk, which is a really cool feature because it'll speed up the game a lot more. It'll make it more enjoyable because you won't find these campers, and it will make the traditional camper have to move around more and change the position, which is not called camping. You would move around to a different position and be a bit more tactical in a way, which is really cool. There's different attachments. There's new attachments coming on. There's the wave scanner, which is an attachment which is kind of like a heartbeat sensor but in the sight, so you can actually see it does like a pulse or something, and you can see through walls and you can see people. But the same with the UAV thing, you can only see them when they are moving. So if there's someone sat in the corner, bring up the scope, you'll be able to see them. If they're moving around, you won't be able to see them. So that's what balances that out, because if you could just see them when they're moving, everyone would use that and it won't make the game very fun. So they've taken into account how to make it fair and balanced, which is a really it's clever, and it's a very good feature to it. So good on Treyarch for doing that. And obviously, guys, with Scorestreaks Gaming, we are competitive team, and we clan as well. We like to obviously play competitive and stuff. And Black Ops is integrated esports, which is like MLG, kind of like that kind of style, you know, Major League Gaming, so competitive, into Black Ops 2. So you can create your own clan, your own team and stuff in Black Ops. You'll be able to play against people and set up games through Black Ops instead of having to do it on the computer. You'll be able to, I think, customize your own like titles and stuff for your own clan, record it, and then live stream as well to like the esports community, which is a really cool feature and new to Call of Duty, enabling everyone to be able to live stream COD. If a lot of people can live stream, that will boost the community, and that will also boost the esports community, which is a big priority of what they want to achieve. Black Ops was good for competitive. They introduced like the, what's it called? They introduced the playlist competition, the new game mode. But they're gonna have a whole different section for Black Ops 2. They're having a ranked matchmaking, which means you go against people of your similar skill. As I've said this in a previous video, I hope that this ranked system goes by kill to death ratio, because if it goes by your score, some people could just play for a long time but not be very good, but they just play for a longer period than they ever could. But if it's done by kill to death ratio, oh, the whole game is going to be so much different. It's going to be fast paced. It's going to be challenging. It's going to make you want to play that more, because you're like, when you do well in it, you'll be like, yes, I'm not playing against what they class as noobs. I'll be playing against people with similar skill to me, which is what you want, because that'll make it more enjoyable, more fun, and a better challenge, which is what COD is really. It is a sport, really. It is playing against each other, two teams going out against each other, and if it makes it more tight and close, and even if the gun skill and everything was the same, it would make it even more enjoyable and the whole experience even better. So there we go, guys. That's just a little insight on Black Ops 2. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this information. I'll post a link in the description to a COD forum where you can see all this information plus more. Once again, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you rate, comment and subscribe, and go. guys, stay tuned for some Black Ops 2 gameplay when it comes out, because I'll be there and I'll be recording and posting for you guys. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.